Hey Aquarius, what's going on? I got a song for you. What was it? Oh man, I had it on the I came this morning very early. What was it? Crap. I wish I would have wrote it down. Tag on it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was Robin Thicke. You always get something about robbery. Robin Thicke, how does it feel? Robin Thicke, because I had to look it up. I thought it was D'Angelo or the other one I really like so well, Bryson Tiller. No, it's Robin Thicke. How does it feel? How does it feel? And then there was another one that came to mind, but I'm not for sure if this one was for you. It was Kenny Chesney. Something like, I was a kid on a carnival ride. It was good knowing you, or something like that. It was good knowing you, yeah. I'm not for sure if that one's for you or not. But I do know the first one was the Robin Thicke one, because as soon as I got it, I was like, who am I doing? Because I couldn't remember what sign I was on. But I know I already did Virgo. Yeah, Virgo's done, so it's you. It goes Aquarius and then Aries. So that was definitely for you, because my team's real adamant about going in order. All right, honey. I see the weather's probably breaking in your area. Yeah, this is what I saw in your pre-shuffle was the sun with the Five of Pentacles. That would let me know that the weather's probably breaking in your area. It's probably starting to be sunny. In the recent past, I have, either a good summer or just some, feeling good. No worries. King of Swords, this is you, baby doll. King of Swords, that's your energy. King of Swords. I see you happy and a no bullshit kind of person. A very masculine energy, very knowledgeable. Overall feeling good about yourself though. You most likely enjoy working outside. A no bullshit kind of attitude. Very tough exterior is what I'm going to say. You don't show emotion. Queen of Swords, wow, holy crap. Okay, in the future, I have a match. In the past, I see you very happy, extremely happy. And right now, I'm seeing a King of Swords. You do have something on your mind. You have a very tough exterior. You know what you know. It's a very factual, I know what I know. You know what makes you happy. You know what you enjoy. And in the future, I see this Queen of Swords, which is a match to the King. It's the King. It's the King to the Queen of Swords. So, let's see. I just see a matching pair. Two people who are very smart, no nonsense attitudes, very traditional, very traditional. If you look at the way she's dressed, it's a very traditional female and a very strong masculine energy, a very tough exterior. If you can see his garments, very tough exterior, very cold, very matter of fact, very reserved, very traditional. Both are divorcee type energies. The Queen of Swords especially is known for being a divorcee. The King of Swords, not real emotional people. These people don't wear their hearts on their sleeves. King of Pentacles, every freaking time, never fails. King of Pentacles. You could be a business owner, an entrepreneur. Give me just a second, sweetie. I don't like that door being open. Okay, honey. You could be a business owner. Somebody stable. In the recent past, I just see you very stable. You have assets, and you most likely like to show them off. There's a very predominant energy there that's very similar. It's a lot of red there. So red is a very flamboyant color. It's somebody who shows off all their green, really likes to show off. I like to show off my assets. I really take care of my belongings. I'm very stable. It's like outside appearances. Do you see what I'm saying? You notice how everything is outside. I really take care of my lawn. I really, I keep my things in tip-top shape. I want the outside to look nice. This is somebody who's definitely really smart. One, if not two people, really educated. I've went to school. I definitely know my stuff. The devil. All right, well, here we go. Right now, I see you obsessed about something or maybe struggling with some addictions, and that could be keeping your heart space kind of closed off. You could just have your eye on something, especially with the King of Pentacles. That's a very entrepreneur. With the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, it's a very masculine energy that cares about the outside appearances, cares about his assets, cares about the wealth, cares about my line of schooling. I care about education. So it kind of becomes like a tunnel vision, So it's kind of an obsession with having more, gaining stability, and what more, like, okay, if this is higher learning, obsession with higher learning, what else do I need to do? Really doing my research, really doing what's necessary higher education wise, and having somewhat of an obsession with it to gain, more stability. It's like in the past, I really lucked out with this, and I have to stay on top of my game here, and there's a small obsession with it. Hierophant. Okay. In the future, I do see the Queen of Swords. I'm not for sure if we're talking about a love reading yet or not. Like, I don't know, honey, because I don't see any love in the reading at all. I just see two people with no heartstrings attached. Okay? Okay. Outside appearances look really good. Okay. I have a King of Swords here, maybe struggling with someone here struggling with something. Okay. Addictions are anything that we like to do too much. It could be cleaning your vehicle too much. It could be learning too much. It could be addictions. I mean, it's a wealth of things, but whatever this is, it turns off the heart space. It's a very non-sexual, non-attractive energy. It's a very factual energy. And with the Hierophant to the Queen of Swords, I mean, I gotta be really honest here, Aquarius, it feels like a marriage of stability, a marriage, because the Hierophant card on a Queen of Swords to a King of Swords would lead me to believe in a marriage. One that is very toxic and is only for outside appearances. It looks good on the outside. It looks good for the paperwork. I could have a man and a wife or a couple here. One person very obsessed with getting married. If there's already a pre-existing marriage, there's a very toxic one where both people are very cold. I don't have any sexual energy. This is just for record keeping. This is just for legalities. This would be a marriage for legalities, and it's grown quite toxic in the present moment. The Hierophant is higher counsel. I do see someone here getting counseling, higher counseling. This could be someone, getting treatment for something, or going into counseling, because both parties here, it's kind of grown toxic, and maybe we need to seek counseling from a counselor. Maybe we need to seek a lawyer. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I'm seeing, sweetie. Something here in the present moment is very toxic, and I got to be honest with you, this came up heavy in Scorpio's reading now that I'm looking back on it. The Devil with the Hierophant, this was very prominent in Scorpio's reading. And what it was showing me was someone that has the devil on one ear, literally, okay? The devil on one ear, and on the opposite ear, you would have your higher power, your God ear, you know? A lot of people struggle with that. It's especially true in Scorpio's reading as well. I saw the same problem there. And I don't think I used this deck either. I think I was in another deck with their reading. I did shuffle you up. Okay, honey, yeah. What is this obsession with monetary things? I see you working very late into the hours. And Aquarius, we have talked about this countless times. You working excessively and all the worry on keeping up with these outside appearances and keeping up with this monetary value. It's become quite an obsession with you, keeping up with the Joneses. There's so much worry, a lot of worry here about stability. It's grown quite toxic and out of control. Okay, now we got some sexual energy going on here. Thank goodness. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't see that coming at all. Jeez. With the Knight of Wands and a King of Cups, with the Devil card, somebody here is highly attracted to someone and in love with them. That kind of fits that song that you had today. How does it feel? Robin Thicke. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's an obsession. It's somebody here that Knight of Wands is, I mean, that's my fuckboy card, but with the King of Cups, it's not a fuckboy card at all. It's somebody who's just highly in love with someone and very much attracted to them. With the Nine of Swords, I think somebody here is maybe renting a lot of space in your head, somebody's head, and the person singing the song was a masculine energy, and I'm just seeing an obsession here, somebody that's kind of having some ruminating thoughts about someone else. The Lovers. Wow, that is exactly what that song was. Are you trying to do some mind magic here? I'm just going to think about him a lot and send him brainwaves. Going to send them brainwaves. I love you very much. With the Lovers card, that's the only card in the tarot that I credit to Twin Flame, if you believe in that kind of thing. With the Hierophant card, that is a very spiritual union. That is a match, especially when we talk about Twin Flame. The fact that you have the Queen of Swords here to the King, with the Hierophant meaning that's a God card. It's a very yin and yang energy. It's a very complementary energy. The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, you don't get more match than that. And the fact that you have the Devil up against the Hierophant, you know, it's kind of like... I'll be your something, something. I'll be your shot of whiskey. You'll be my something. I'll be your... I don't know that. It's a country song, and I don't know the words to it, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. It's something like... It's a very... I'll be your son. You'll be my honeybee. Yeah, it's like... It's like I'll be your cigarette to your shot of whiskey. Basically, it's a very complimentary energy, is what I'm trying to say. I do have a female here, a Hierophant with the Lovers card. It's a very spiritual connection. I don't know what else to say about that. I do have somebody here. I wasn't really for sure what the hell we were talking about. If I was talking about a breakup or a makeup, if I was talking about something that has to do with work or love, and clearly we were talking about love, because that was the question I asked, and they cleared that up right away. Somebody here is running a lot of space in one or both of these people's heads. I do have both energies on the board, the King and the Queen. The King is definitely more on the Devil side. The Devil is in the upright, it's not in the reverse. If I had the Devil in reverse, you know, the Devil in upright is more of a mischievous. it's more of a mischievous energy. Now, if I had the devil in reverse, we have problems, my friend. We definitely have serious problems. But in the upright, it's more of a mischievous energy. It's, you know what I'm saying? And the fact, if you see the wings there to the God card, it's just a more mischievous energy. I have somebody here highly attracted to the other person, really renting a lot of space in that person's head. It is going more masculine. I have to be honest. The person singing the song was a dude. And I am seeing somebody here in the recent past that made this person extremely happy. Nine of Swords. Really occupies a lot of space in the person's head. Really rents up the majority of the real estate there in this person's mind. Definitely a more spiritual union. I don't think I've ever had it spelled out this clearly. I don't know if you can see the cards there. Kind of want you to see them. It's the Sun to the King with all the rented up real estate there. Especially, they really wanted to talk about the real estate. That's all about prime real estate and really enjoying the outside activities, really displaying a lot of beauty, a lot of happiness, really showing off, you know, kind of showing off. Very polished look. There is a lot of worry, though, when you two are together. King of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Nine of Swords. It's a very similar energy where both people, I think both of you are running up a lot of real estate in one another's minds. It definitely on the masculine, but you know, the Queen of Swords is a masculine energy. It just is, honey. This person, as far as the way the two parties think, it's very similar. As far as if these two were to take an aptitude test of, what is the word I'm looking for? How smart you are. I know that's not the word that they say. I don't know. Aptitude test of how smart the both of you were. I think that the measures would be very similar. If not, one of you would say one of you excelled in math, the other one would excel in English, and it would be the same scores. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a very yin and yang energy. I got a devil card to a Hierophant. I have the gentleman here that does tend to think about sex a lot, but with that said, it's not in a demonic way. It's more in a mischievous way. With the King of Cups, this person is worried about long-term longevity. There is a lot of love here. This person's very genuine, and they've really put a lot of thought into it. Consequently, as a masculine energy, the thoughts do tend to drift towards more sexual nature. Now, with the female energy, her thoughts, as a feminine energy, her thoughts would drift towards the Hierophant, a godly union, which would be like marriage. With the Lovers, you know, so playing up against the masculine energy would be the Knight of Wands to the King of Cups. That's somebody very sexually attracted to the other person, extremely sexually attracted to them, and in love with this person. The same with my Queen. My Queen is definitely thinking long term, and this is a match. This is a match. It's a divine union. I don't know what else to say about that. There's a lot of rented up real estate in both of your heads in the recent past. I don't know what else to say about that. Kind of stumped there. Never really had it spelled out like that, Aquarius. So somebody here, I mean, it's really a positive reading, honest to God. I am seeing an extreme amount of concern from both parties. My masculine energy here is more concerned with the day-to-day things. My feminine energy is really thinking much more long-term. The feminine energy, maybe both of you, honestly, I see family issues, legal concerns, The Lover's card is a choice between two. I do have several masculine energies on the board. I do. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Cups. That's plus the Knight of Wands. The only feminine energy I have on your board is the Queen of Swords. So that could be a big concern for this King of Swords. He's definitely considering this. The King of Swords does not show a lot of love. So the fact that I'm having a kind of an obsessive energy here about sex and love is odd. It's profound. Or this is somebody here that's just not comfortable with the attention that the other party receives. Now, to the credit of both, whether it's the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords that this is taking place on, okay? With the Lover's card, it is a twin flame kind of feeling. It's a yin and a yang. I think both parties receive this kind of attention. I'm sorry, I do. And I think that it concerns both people. Both people on a King of Pentacles to have this much worry, it comes down to long-term longevity for the long haul. Is this practical? Queen of Swords is a practical, or excuse me, King of Pentacles is a very practical, down to earth. Does this make sense, right? Does it make sense long term? Both parties appear very guarded and very traditional. I don't see either party showing off their body. No, I don't. I do not. For whatever reason, one or both parties receive a lot of physical attention, a lot of admiration. I don't think it's because of either one of the parties. I have to be honest with you. Not on a King of Swords, a Queen of Swords, because neither one of them flirt. King of Swords is not a flirter. Queen of Swords, no flirting. It's all business. It's all business with these two. Both of their minds do drift, other places. I would say that the places that both parties drift off into is about one another. And even in that song, How Does It Feel to Know I Love You, Baby? He says something, if you look at the lyrics, he says, tell me that you don't want any other guy. And there's a lot of other guys here, honey. There's no other women. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different dudes. And in the lyrics, he wants the female to kind of dote on him and tell me how attractive I am. Tell me how much you love me. And that's what I'm seeing here. I do have a female here that is the yin to the yang. I know I'm repeating myself here, but it's just odd the way the lyrics of the song are kind of playing out in this reading. I see it now. Sometimes, as a reader, I got to be honest with you, readers really miss the forest for the trees. If you only knew, for example, not to make this about me, but just to give you a brief example about myself, being a reader. My cat's name is Nova. I had no idea what Nova even meant for the longest time, especially when she was named Nova. None clue, zero clue. My other cat's name is Sunny. So the neighbor who got one of the kittens from the same litter named his cat YOLO. I was brushing my cat is now like 2 years old. I'm brushing my teeth 2 days ago in the morning at like whatever time that is, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm brushing my teeth and it hits me. Nova means burn bright, die young, right? It's a star, burn bright, die young. And then I'm like, wow, Sunny is the sun, and then YOLO is you only live once. I had no idea. Like, it really blew my mind, like, all this time, because I didn't know the definition of Nova. I didn't know it, and here we are 2 years later. So a lot of times, readers really miss the forest for the trees. Like, we don't see things, and it's a shame, because you can read for everybody else, and sometimes when I'm reading for myself, if I'm asking specific questions about people I'm dealing with, I can get straightforward answers. But when I'm asking questions about myself, I struggle. I struggle to put the pieces together because, and every reader will tell you that. That's why a lot of readers seek outside consultants, because we're just not able to get a clear depiction of what's being said. I mean, you can know what the card means, but it's not lining up with you. You're not getting it because you never did. Hence the reason why you're asking questions. You still don't understand. Kind of sad. Twin flame. Twin flame. So in the recent past, I have somebody here that dated their twin. Isn't that something? For whatever reason, this person was very insecure, and like most twin flames, it did come out in the reverse. I'm not going to downplay it. There is a push and pull dynamic that happens there, as you can see with the Devil and the Hierophant. It's a yin and yang. It's a magnet. So I've had this talk before about twin flames. What will happen is you'll get a magnet. So you'll either get a positive and a positive, which will retract, or you'll get a negative and negative, and it's bumping. So when you get two identical energies like this, okay, which is still a negative and a negative mostly, or a positive and a positive, okay? That is most likely what caused this separation, twin flame in reverse. This is just the runner-chaser dynamic. This was definitely during the courting stages, dating stages in the recent past. I do have someone here really struggling with the other person taking up a lot of real estate in the other person's mind. And I gotta be real honest here. It's both parties. Because the cards are too identical. You got the Devil on the masculine side. You got God on the feminine side. You've got the Knight of Wands, King of Cups, somebody highly attracted to the other person and in love with them on the masculine side. On the feminine side, you have the Lover's card, which is the same energy. It's the identical energies, but they are counterplaying off of one another. I just see this, in my opinion, it's bound to happen. This is a fated union. This is a spiritual. I mean, three major arcanas, but especially here in the future, in the predicted outcome, with the Hierophant and the Lover's card, this is just one of those unions that is fated. It's destined to be. It's not going to be stopped. Both people are really struggling with the amount of real estate, and I do see a large part of real estate. With the Sun card, you can see the outside. That's real estate. Both people are like this. They're just really up in their head, losing sleep about one another, very concerned, very worried. I'm lost without you, can't help myself. Yeah, lost. Yeah. Feelings are not something that is a strong suit for the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords. Feelings is not a very strong suit for either one of these parties. Matter of fact, it makes the other, Nine of Swords is very suspicious energy. It's a very suspect energy. What do you want from me? And I see both people, possibly both of them divorced. Both people are looking at each other, guards up. What do you want? I have the masculine energy stating you must be toxic. It's like, yeah, I'm very attracted to you. I do see that you're coming off as very genuine and sweet, but I don't trust you. I'm keeping my guard up. My feminine energy, the exact same way. Guard up. Dealing with the other person in a very matter-of-fact, business-like way. Hierophant, this person most likely divorcee. With the Hierophant, this is legal counsel. This person's probably been put through the ringer with legal issues. Lover's card, this person, to the Hierophant, that's higher counsel. This person has one or both of you. Both people's guards are completely up. Very suspicious of the other person. Do you just want me for my money? You just want me for what you see? Nine of Swords is suspicion. It's worry. It's fear. What if? What if? What if? King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You know what? I just can't. I can't chance it. I can't chance it. I'm sure this person is toxic AF. I'm sure that they just want to F me and they're willing to say anything to get in my pants. Queen of Swords, she's more marriage focused at this point. These are both older energies. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, these are divorcee. These are people over 30. That's all I'm going to say. Not to ramble, sorry. I get carried away. Yeah, these are very mature people. Mature woman. This is a very mature person. Very mature. Very mature. Aww. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. This feminine is looking more for marriage, stability, union, long term. My masculine energy is looking for maturity. The feminine is looking for union. Serious relationship, marriage, partnership, playing right up on my Hierophant to the Lovers. This is somebody looking for marriage. New love, unknown person. I do think that the two of you split. Twin flame in reverse with the dating queen. That means somebody did go, they split up. And on to date other women. And I do see where the king has went on to date other women, mature women. Socialite, connector, high society. He wants to look good for outside appearances. He does want a mature woman, but he wants someone that he can be a little mischievous with, someone that he's sexually attracted to, but that makes him look good in public, that he can love, someone that he's addicted to, honestly, someone that he's obsessed with, he can't get enough of. That is the type of person he is looking for. This queen is looking union, serious relationship, marriage partner. She's new love. She's, especially with the Lover's card, you're pulling on the Lover's card with the new love and Hierophant card with the union. Spirit's kind of really spelling this out. I've never seen a reading come out so clear. In the past, I see you guys separating, and I see both people very worried, very suspicious of one another, very suspicious of who the other person is dating, very suspicious. The feminine here is very concerned with who the male is entertaining. And it does bring her insecurity that the women that this gentleman seems to go after or lust after, there's a lot of lusting after women that are high society, that can connect him to bigger, better business opportunities, to King of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Somebody that's a socialite that can connect me to better business opportunities. That looks good, takes care of herself, more mature, an older woman. And then I have a Queen of Swords here. Really looking for a serious relationship, marriage, partnership. I do see this person dating. And I do see the focus here is on a ring. That is the focus. There is a lot of focus here on if somebody is engaged or married or who they're dating. Both of you are just very suspicious of one another. Okay? Past love. So in the past, you definitely had a twin. In the past, you had a twin flame. Past lover. In the past. And I'm clarifying your past pal. In the recent past, twin flame. And then you guys let each other go. Freedom. If you love something, let it go, right? Casual, being single, lightness. And I see the gentleman here enjoying his freedom, enjoying being single, yet dating women, but casually dating. The gentleman casually dating. Okay, all I can say is the Queen of Swords here definitely has a type. The Queen of Swords is being described as very intense, very focused, and having a type. She definitely has a type for what she likes. She wants someone more traditional. Traditional people tend to have, if they're Caucasian, if they're white, men do kind of seek women with brunette hair. They're just, brunettes bring out a vibe that they are wholesome. And this Queen of Swords definitely has a type. She likes, my dad used to say this all the time. Tall, dark, and handsome. Dark hair, intense, focused. I do think that the female is most likely brunette and going gray. I do see the gray poking out. I don't know if you can, but the brunette's gray. She's gray, honey. She's got a lot of silver coming through. I don't know if you can see it, but I do. She has a hard time hiding that. She does have dark hair, green eyes. Intense, focused. I do think that the female intensely focused on what the gentleman was doing. He was definitely enjoying other women, most likely brunette, green-eyed women. There's a lot of green eyes here. I'm just now starting to see the women appear. I just see a lot of concern. Both people really worried about what the other person's doing while they are single. I do have the feminine, very intense on finding a partner. True gem. Past love, true gem, valuable quality jewelry. They're just, honey, in the past, that's what they're just saying, you're not going to be able to duplicate this. It's just not going to be able to get duplicated. The value is not going to compare. Okay, past life, past love. The twin flame thing, I mean, that's kind of what that is about. It's about having feelings of deja vu. Knowing that there's more, knowing that there is a more serious connection there, okay? True love, pure love, honest connection. I just think that the old saying is kind of true. If you love something, let it go. I just think that when you guys dated before, it was not time. I do see in the future, I mean, I never ever, anybody that watches my channel, I do not sell pipe dreams. Usually my readings are terrible. I tell people some really awful things. Aquarius, you have had some really shitty readings lately. The fact that you're getting this one, true gem, I mean, I rarely give mushy readings like this. In fact, I'm surprised. In fact, my cheeks are blushing. I am surprised I'm even able to get through it, because usually I kind of stumble around reading your energy. It's really difficult for me to shift gears through the readings. Honey, I have one or both people really focused on the past love. Really focused on the freedom that they had there. In the future, I just see a union. I see a divine union that's just hell bent on coming together. I think because this does say new love, I think when you two come together, I really believe that both of you have grown a good bit, and it will be like learning each other again. I do see both parties very focused on one another, and I do see a very pure, honest connection there. It's not often I can give anybody a good reading at all. I don't see any issues with this reading whatsoever, because I was kind of struggling, like, okay, well, what's the problem here? The problem was the twin flame in reverse. That was the problem. And I kind of knew it when I was seeing it, because the cards are just playing off each other. Two identical. These are identical energies, identical. The only way you could describe the Lover's card is this kind of connection. It is a very highly physically attracted person that's madly in love. Devil card. Madly in a good way. It's a mischievous love, but it's a very playful love, which is extremely hard to do for a King of Swords. This love is not his strong suit whatsoever. As a matter of fact, on a Devil card, this is something that he's most likely fighting. Like it's a toxic energy I'm trying to repress. The same thing with the Queen of Swords. This is not her strong suit. No. I don't show emotion. It's very business, day-to-day business. Very traditional. Non-flirty. Especially with the Hierophant card. This person could be a lawyer, definitely into some type of counseling. Counselor. Counsels others. Lover's card. Spiritual union, definitely a spiritual union. Aquarius, shit, I'm 42 minutes in. I know I repeated myself a lot, but it's very rare I would get a decent reading for you. All right then. Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, okay. I see you walking away and healing. I think you guys kind of walked away and some time has gone by, one or both of you. With the Temperance card, not easy thing to do. Not an easy thing to do. The Temperance card is patience and it's healing. It's patience and healing. Eight of Cups is walking away with my head down, and I understand. Temperance is also divine intervention. Like, it's time for y'all to separate now. You can't play nice. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Spirit is in the building, baby. Six of Swords is my spirit guide card. Queen of Pentacles. So that's interesting because you had King of Pentacles come out in the exact same spot, and now you're having Spirit come out. I have Queen of Pentacles here, most likely moved. One or both of you have moved. I don't see any hard feelings, and I don't see any harsh words. Again, I see it was all about business. It was just a very business-like move. It's like maybe somebody left for work, or it was a very business thing where it came to an ending. Death card. It was nice knowing you. No harsh words. See you later. See you in the next lifetime. Death card. Finito. I do think Death card is death and rebirth. So this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles most likely moved. It's the exact same energies once again. Moving on, calmer waters, okay? The Death card is here. Both people, one or both, have changed a significant amount. I do think that one or both of you moved away due to a possible death as well. spirits here, and this is definitely an ancestor. Death card up against my Six of Swords. This is somebody's ancestor. Yeah, this is a parent. Okay. So it's the exact same spread. It's the Hierophant, Lovers, Sun card. So I have most likely an ancestor here. Six of Swords, Death card with the Hierophant. This is somebody who has went to the upper room. Lovers with the Sun card. This is like somebody giving a blessing on a union. This is a blessing on a union. Definitely enough time has went by where both parties have grown up a considerable amount. They have changed a lot. Right now, you two are not in contact. Death card. That means no talkie. You guys are split up, split up, split up. Both of you have went on. I don't see any harsh words exchanged between the two of you. Not at all. It was a very business-like adieu. Ciao. In the future, again, I am seeing a divine union. The Hierophant, the Lovers, and the happiest this person's ever been. I'm seeing like a July wedding. Both people have changed a lot. I do see an ancestor here, Six of Swords, Death card with the Hierophant. This is somebody who is went to meet their maker. The Lovers card with the Sun. This is somebody given the divine blessing. So that's it. That was Spirit's. Spirit came out. This was definitely a very spiritual message. It was spelled out in black and white, and it doesn't get any clearer than that, and I can't give it to you any clearer than that. I'm very happy for the both of you. It's not often that I can give a good message. If you look at any of my other messages, I give some really harsh ones. Very rare that I can give somebody a nice message regarding a gifted soulmate. I do think that one or both of you have a lot of spiritual gifts. Okay? I think that it's a match made in heaven, and it's just not often I can give a nice message. Especially you, Aquarius. I've been beating you up for quite some time. I hope that helps you. I hope that makes you happy. Take care.